is Russell Wilson. Let's give you an update on what's up with Russell Wilson. He visited the Giants, but left without a contract. So the 10-time Pro Bowler is still a free agent. So first big story after the critical or the official start of the new league year was Russell Wilson embarking on a free agent tour. Wilson met with the Browns on Thursday and the Giants on Friday, but left both facilities without a contract, according to NBC Sports. Wilson is a free agent after spending 2024 season with the Steelers, who have reportedly made a contract offer to Aaron Rodgers. The Giants have also made an offer to Rodgers, who is still trying to figure out what he will do this season. If Rodgers doesn't pan out, the Giants could turn the 36-year-old Wilson, who won 6 of his first 7 starts with the Steelers before he and the team finished the 2024 season on a 5-game losing streak. Wilson was named to his 10th Pro Bowl last season after throwing 16 touchdowns against just 5 interceptions in 11 regular season games. Let's take a look at this. There's a little more of this article. I'll put this in here too. If Rodgers doesn't pan out, the Giants could turn over the we read that already. Wilson, he didn't play that bad. I think, especially in the playoff game. But he wasn't to a level where you think you can compete with. Wilson's highlights last year included throwing a game-winning touchdown pass to Mike Williams at the end of Pittsburgh's Week 10 win over the Commanders. 3 weeks later, he threw for 414 yards, the second highest total of his career, and 3 touchdowns while leading Steelers to a road win over the Bengals. Wilson's numbers in Pittsburgh's wildcard playoff loss to the Ravens were solid, as he went 20 of 29, 270 yards with 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. But he was sacked 3 times and was a non-factor on the ground, or with just 6 yards on the 3 carries. I mean, that's still pretty good numbers. 20 of 29, 270, 2 touchdowns is pretty good numbers. He may not be a long-term solution, but Wilson could serve as a temporary option until the Giants find their long-term starter. If in New York, Wilson will get complemented by a solid receiving core led by Malik Neighbors. Now, let's take a look at in my thoughts on why it is that this is kind of funny for me, because I believe. I think this is a little more of a smokescreen. Would I take Russell Wilson as a starter? At this point, yeah. I don't think you have any other choices. Look at the choices out there. I think Russell didn't play extremely poorly for the Steelers. Is he that guy that can lead you to get you some playoffs to the playoffs? Sure. I don't think he can lead you to a championship anymore. But if you ask me who I want to start picking, or Russell Wilson, give me Russ. And I think he does some of the things that Kevin Stefanski would like. I think he doesn't turn the ball over that much. I think he's cautious with the football. He can run play action stuff. He's a veteran. He's a smart guy. He'll pick it up quickly. But the problem is, I think Russell Wilson wants to be in New York, right? So he would like to be in New York, right? So I think he used the Browns as an opportunity to show other teams, hey, I got some looks out here. I went to the Browns. I visited with them. But I think ultimately, if you look at the position and what Russ is, Russ has a superstar wife. He lives a superstar life. He wants to be in the mix. He likes the limelight, likes the spotlight, loves the media. What better opportunity to be able to go to New York and have Malik Neighbors as your quarterback, or as your wide receiver, and do that there. The problem is, Aaron Rodgers is the number one choice for a lot of people. The Steelers want Aaron Rodgers. So that pretty much says Russ ain't going back to Pittsburgh. That crosses that off the list. Aaron Rodgers is also the number one choice for the Giants. He just was in New York. He was already in New York. He lived with the Jets. So basically, Aaron Rodgers is going to get first pick. I think Aaron Rodgers eventually goes to the Giants. And then Russ looks around and tries to find a home after that. Now, for what the Browns want to do, I think that they're in a position where if Russ decides he wants to come, I think they'll make him a starter. And they'll go and if they make him the starter, they're going to try to move and improve the roster around him. And moving and improving the roster around him means possibly not even no quarterback. They may look to get a quarterback round 3. But let me throw this out at you, and we'll put it in the comment section. If they go with the Russ route, I mean, could you really be too mad if they keep the pick and say, okay, give me Russ. Hey, I'm gonna draft 2 positions in one. I'm gonna get Travis Hunter. And we'll talk about Travis Hunter coming up a little bit. People forgot how good he is. I'm gonna get Travis Hunter. That means I'm gonna get a corner. That means I'm gonna get a receiver. And then when in round 2, I still have the ammunition. I can then say, okay, with Jackson Dardis is sliding and I like him, I could take him. Or you can just say, listen, I'll wait to the 3rd round to get me a quarterback. I want to jump up and get one of these dynamic running backs. So give me Ashton Genty if he falls. Give me the kid out of North Carolina. Give me one of them Ohio State backs. Give me one of them dudes at the end of the 1st and jump back in so I can control that 5th year. Now you got a back of the future. And then I said, well, look, hey, Nick Chubb, I got some pennies. I got some coins for you, and I'm going to bring you back. Now we talking. You still could get your 3rd round quarterback somewhere. Maybe it's Curtis Rourke. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe Jalen Milroe is still hanging around, and you want to package it. It's a lot of things you can do. But right now, as we get it kicking and as we look at this thing, would you be mad at that? Let me know. Let me know. Let's get to the comments. Would you be mad at that? By the way, we forgot about the Kirk Cousins thing. We're going to find out a lot about Kirk this weekend because they said he could be released. Zac Jackson and the Athletics, they could be released this weekend. But it looks like the Falcons is playing hardball with him. Wilson and Pickett and Browns. What? Yeah, I know. It sounds like an alternate universe, doesn't it, brother? Sound like alternate universe. Am I? Whoa. Man, let's get there. Yeah, John, but Haslam show bad judgment like not firing AB. Don't sound like you're getting fired, man. Now, by the way, Haslam can wake up tomorrow and they could be 2-something and he can get fired. Don't act like this is like it's written in stone. Let's see. Peg J78 says Winston all day, baby, threw 500 yards against Bo Nix. It looked like they don't like Jameis Winston like that. I just hope the Browns will be competitive this season and be a wild card team, even if we have an elite defense and effective offense. I'm kind of with you, man. I really would like just an explosive offense. If you got me Travis Hunter, I could at least watch the games and Russell Wilson, a competent offense. I just want to make Sundays fun again. That's all I want to do. I want a problem. Like this year, and I'm gonna say this before I get to unless the Browns really screw it up, which may be like, oh, let's take a defensive tackle or a left tackle in the top 10. Unless they really, 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 really screw it up in the draft, you're not gonna hear too many complaints from me. Because for me, I'm just evaluating what you do. If you're going to take Travis Hunter, and we're going to get to Travis Hunter in a second. If you're going to take Travis Hunter and you believe him at 2, by goodness, you better use him like you value him at 2. Don't get do not. And this is the thing that I've always had a problem. If you believe in a guy so much that you take him that high, believe in him enough to build a game plan and put him in the best position to make plays. If you believe in him that much, do not sit here and tell me, well, based on somebody else's thought process, I'm going to limit his ability. This is why you lose. All you baseball analytics guys could go jump in McCovey Cove because you told people for years that Shohei Ohtani, that people will never, this is why pitchers don't hit. This is why pitchers don't hit. Listen, and then Shohei Ohtani came along. And if it wasn't for people that were innovative, creative, and had some gumption and heart and to be trailblazers, Shohei Ohtani wouldn't be the man that he is today. Patrick Mahomes wouldn't be the guy that he is. If you're going to have a transcendent player, do not put shackles on a transcendent guy. Shohei Ohtani will pitch, and he's better than that. Your pitchers. He's going to hit. He's better than your hitters. He's going to throw the ball from left field all the way to the plate, and his arm is stronger than everybody's. Stop telling me what used to happen, and it's just not possible. And listen, that's the reason you lose. There's a reason that winners win and losers lose, because winners is trying to be innovative. If you take Travis Hunter, do not have this man playing one way. I am telling you right now. Well, we try to keep his reps down. No, I need all the reps. Hey, Travis, we'll catch you in year 5. We'll limit your reps in year 5. But as for today, on this Cleveland Browns team, we're going to give you the ball every week. I take Wilson over the other vets, free agents out there. Russell's wife loves New York and the media too. I agree with that. Rate our $13 free agency. Sean McCarthy, draft Travis Hunter and some running backs. Hey, Russell picking a rookie quarterback would it be an improved room over what we had? Sure would. Exactly. Quiet dude, I agree with you, G. When the Hasms didn't fire Barry and Stefanski, then I thought the Hasms wanted Watson and forced the offense change in 2024. But let's get to this. Let's talk. We got one more thing. We can fit in there. I appreciate y'all, man. For everybody that stood around 1,700 people in here, man, that's a testament to you guys showing me some love, and I appreciate that. We had a rough little quick start this morning, but we rebounded, got a lot of stuff and getting into it. So I want to make sure I get this last topic in for you guys.